Hello, my name is Agatha, and this is the astrological reading for May 2016 for the sign of Scorpio. This is a very general reading. If you'd like a private consultation, please send an email to duniazad@gmail.com. I'd be delighted to work with you. All the information is below. So, the new moon is going to happen on the 6th of May at 16 degrees of Taurus, and then the full moon is going to happen on the 21st of May at 1 degree of Sagittarius. In your case, Scorpio, the full moon is going to happen on your seventh house, and it's going to be in a happy trine with Jupiter and the North Node in the 11th house in Virgo, and with Pluto in Capricorn in the 3rd house. So to me, this could mean, for some, that you might get like a marriage proposal. If you are in a relationship with someone, he or she, I would say he, approaches you and tells you, hey, we should get married. But he probably gave it a lot of thought and truly believes this is a relationship that will last. So it might be that. It might be that some of you might be getting a marriage proposal, you know. Another way of reading this lunation on the 7th house. Oh, another thing. So before moving on to the next interpretation, to the other possible meaning, is there's difficult aspects between this new moon and Saturn in Sagittarius in the 2nd house, and with the ruler of this moon, which is Venus in Taurus, also in the 7th house, Venus makes a difficult aspect with Mars in Sagittarius, also in the 2nd house. Both of these difficult aspects are 150 degrees. It's a 150 degrees aspect, which it's called in conjunction, which is an aspect of irritation, of having a difficulty of harmonizing very different types of energy. So, how can this relate to you, Scorpio? Imagine that your long-term partner tells you, "Hey, we should get married," and the only thing which is a bit more irritating is that I'm going to say he, but it could be a she, tells you that he wants you to sign a prenup. You know, a prenup. So it could be him telling you this, it could be her telling you this. So maybe that would be the thing which is a bit, you know, annoying. But look at it from his perspective. Okay, try to look at it from his perspective, and try to, if that is the case, have a discussion which is rational. Okay, and which is not judgmental. Okay. The other way of this lunation to manifest to other people is that maybe, to some of you, maybe there's a signature of a contract. So this has to do with your professional life, and this is a contract that might bring stability on the long-term stability, financial stability to you. However, the only type of problem is that you don't exactly know how much you're going to be paid. Those details are not exactly explicit or well explained. So suddenly I thought, YouTube partners, some YouTube partner might approach you and they don't exactly tell you how much money they will make you gain more. That's not really explicit, and it should be. And if they cannot give you that, do not sign anything. Actually, don't sign with YouTube networks, not partners. YouTube networks. That's what I mean. I've been reading and seeing lots of reviews about all possible network. And my God, it's just bad review after bad review after bad review. But suddenly I thought of that, but it doesn't have to be with that. It could be something else completely different, like a contract. But this contract really has the potential to give you financial stability. However, it's not really explicit in terms of how much money you're gonna get. So you should be aware of that, and you should try to tell them that you want to know how much, that you want to know exactly how much. Ask them for them to be detailed and be really detailed about how much money you're gonna get. So this could have a different meaning, Scorpio. This could be related to your second child. The fifth house is the house connected with children and also represents the first child. The seventh house represents the second child. So there might be a new beginning in your second child's life. Boy or girl, doesn't matter. So he or she might get married, he or she might get this fantastic new job, or he or she might buy property, might buy his or her first house. So something really some sort of stability that, and some sort of change, a very positive change in your second child's life. And then the full moon happens on the 21st of May at 1 degree of Sagittarius. In your case, Scorpio, this full moon, which means, a full moon means culminations and endings, happens in your second house. And it's going to be very close to Mars at 2 degrees of Sagittarius retrograde. So the moon and Mars are like tied together. Mars can be really when the moon is with Mars, there can be some sort of irritation, and it's because this full moon is going to happen in your second house. This irritation and being mad even might have to do with the money you earn, with the salary so that you get. So you get your salary and you were expecting a certain amount, but maybe you didn't go to your job like for a day or two, maybe for personal reasons or family reasons or whatever, and you find out that they took a lot of money from those 2 days, and you were expecting a certain amount and you didn't get that certain amount, and you're really mad. Another way of reading this is that maybe perhaps you did sign a contract like more or less two weeks prior, and you were expecting a certain amount of money in this, for some of you, new job, and it's not that amount of money. The amount of money which is given to you will make you mad. I don't know why. Could even be more than maybe in a hypothetical former job, but it's not as much as you thought it would be. So some sort of irritation is connected with the salary, with the money, with your income that you receive around the 21st of May. And that's it, Scorpio. This is the reading that I have for you. Remember, this is really general. If you'd like a private consultation with me, please send an email to duniazada@gmail.com, and I'll be delighted to work with you.